Scorpio, hi there. This is Kim here to do a reading. Hope you're doing good. Top of the morning to you. Hope you're doing good. Gonna burn some Palo Santo. And let's get this reading going. Inviting in your spirit team, your spirit guides, and your angels. Or should do it slow. Here, guys. Here we go. Here's some Palo Santo. Alright. So I'm feeling a little energized today. I have had about 3 cups of coffee and my vitamin B's. So, yeah, I am a little hyper. But let's see. Oh, I have inspiration, communication, Mercury, and Quicksilver. 2 Mercuries, guys. 2 Mercuries. What is that about? What is 2 Mercuries about? For Scorpio. 2 Mercuries. Well, we're going to find out. I think I'm going to pull a Celtic cross just because I get the most information from the Celtic cross, but the information from these 2 cards would be that something is about to pick up speed, travel, movement, communication, inspiration, work connections, and a lot of good stuff. Mercury, so Quicksilver is Mercury, and it's kind of like in 2 states at once. You know, it's a little bit of a liquid, but then it also dances like a ball on surfaces, so it scatters. And so that's the meaning of the card, is that you could be going here, there, and everywhere soon. So with that being said, I suspect you'll have a lot of movement cards in your Celtic cross. Well, I'd be surprised if there wasn't. And communication cards. All right, let's see. It feels busy. It feels busy. It feels like you're going to be busy. And then this is the journey of the sacred bee. And we all, if you have observed bees outside, which most of us have, they're always busy. They're almost like mechanical the way that they do their job from flower to flower. Whoa. The wheel is just wanting... Okay, I guess they're wanting me to do it like that. I was going to cut the deck, but we'll do it the way that Spirit is wanting to bring it out. So I have the wheel. The wheel is about good fortune, good luck. And it's also... It's giving me a vibe of... Yeah, things are about to pick up and maybe even go in a different kind of a different direction for you. Like the timing's right, you know? The timing's right. What's the challenge? The Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is the challenge. Usually this is like an unexpected offer or opportunity that comes your way, or something being proposed to you is how we usually word it, but it's unexpected. So this is unexpected. Well, is that why it's the challenge then? Is because we just can't see it coming? Possibly. It's the heart of the matter. The 6 of Wands in the reverse. The heart of the matter. Well, there's obviously a victory to be had. And I get the sense of something, I don't know if it's a relationship or a job, but there's something where the heart is like feeling not as appreciated or recognized as it should. So we will dive into that also. What's the past energy that's influencing this? The sun in the reverse could be a place of denial, or when we just weren't seeing something clearly. Not confusion necessarily, but either purposely being in the dark, or like, okay, that's how I would describe denial. is purposely staying in the dark about a person or a situation. We'll definitely have to clarify to get specifics on this. Goal and destiny. And let me say thank you so much for liking and subscribing if you haven't already subscribed. And thank you for your beautiful comments. I love those. And I do have private readings available. If you want one in the description box below. That one wanted to come out with this one, because I saw it on the bottom. I just didn't say anything. I didn't say anything because I was like, I don't know if that's good news or not, or if it's like waiting. I'm getting the feeling of somebody waiting with a lot of energy and anticipation. Kind of like how I'm feeling right now on news. And so maybe that's what this is even about too. All right. Yeah, because I mean, other than coffee and my vitamin B's, that's all that I'm being affected by right now. And what I'm feeling, what I'm feeling is very energetic and very, I'm waiting on something. On your mark, set, go. Like that feeling, you know, like I'm ready. When are we going? When are we going? What's the future energy? Six of Swords in the reverse. We have to address that. We will. How are we feeling? We're seeing clearly. Seven of Cups in the reverse. We're feeling clearly and we're seeing clearly. Could have something to do with this Hierophant energy, this a commitment of some sort. What's in the environment for Scorpios? Four of Swords in reverse. Five of Cups. Oh, I know. Sometimes when I see the Four of Swords in the reverse, I feel like it's the energy of like, I don't want to rest. I don't want to think about this. I don't want to approach this. You know what I mean? Something that we don't want to think about. I think it's tied to whatever it's tied to whatever we see clearly and we feel clearly has been holding us back, but we just don't want to think about it because it requires listening to your intuition. I'll just be really honest. And that's what this is. That's also what that's about. Okay. Well, so hopes or fears for Scorpio. Tied to this. Waiting on. There's that energy again of waiting on some kind of news or some kind of spark or something. What's the outcome? Because the reason we're confronted with these energies is so that if we want, we can change it. If we want, we can change it. I have the 9 to the 10 of Wands. So you've been through a lot. You've been through a lot, and there's it could have felt like a spiritual battle here that you've been going through. Oh. And the Lovers. And the Lovers. Directly tied to the Wheel, isn't it? Because there's something that's going to feel fortunate. There's a completion here with, I'm going to say with a relationship, but remind you, with it being general, it can be any relationship. It can be a relationship to your job even. That it's directly tied to all of the actions that you have put into it that have left you like absolutely tired, exhausted, and whew, that's done. There's a completion. That's done. And then the Lover's energy is bringing in, I mean, there's Cupid. It's bringing in something new. And it's also bringing in a crossroads, a decision for you. Let's go over the signs that I see just in the basic Celtic cross. The only thing I really do different is I add an extra card to the outcome. So I have Leo. Again, I have Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus. I have Piscean energy, Sagittarius, Leo again, Scorpio, your energy, really with how you're feeling. And then Libra, Aquarius, Leo, Aries, Sag, Gemini, and Sag again. So what do we need to think about? Probably the Sun energy in the reverse. Let's go ahead and see what's up with that. I just let the song that came on before your reading was, I'm so addicted to all the things you do, and that's all I'll sing. But Saving Abel, so addicted to all the things you do. Can see when you're loving me. Something new cycle. What's the Sun? Reverse. The Emperor in the reverse. This is like screaming, like when we're seeing that what we really need to do is invest in ourselves, and we need to have a strategy to move forward, but we've got this energy of not. And I mean, you could be developing a strategy on how to move forward, like a chess game. Could have been dealing with somebody that has power, really big power and control issues. Like maybe they could be the Emperor if they wanted to, but they're not living in that with the Emperors in the reverse. They're living more from a fear, and when they're living more from a fear and you're in a relationship with somebody like that, then it's going to come across as ultra over controlling, possessive, jealous, like to the extreme, to the toxic level, not the normal level. I'm curious about the Six of Wands. The Nine of Swords in the reverse. That's your solution. How your heart feels is your solution for coming out of a dark period in our lives. Okay, so how you if how you feel is I'm being unappreciated for all that I do from this, out of this relationship, out of this job, out of whatever it is, they're saying, there you go. That's the solution. You found it. It's within your feeling. Do you feel recognized? Do you feel seen? Analyze that, and there you go. What's the offer or the opportunity here as the challenge? The Knight of Cups. Okay, they're saying that has to do more with movement. Oh, and it just stuck onto my bracelet. Yeah, I like that. Because they're not... Yeah, it stuck sideways. Okay, it is about movement. How to move something forward. You have... Some of you all have one thing going out the door. Or, okay, let me word it like this. Some of you all have a wheel that is making a completion. You may look back and say, hey, that was karmic. And that would be that. But I think that there's something new coming in. This is the new cycle. You have it twice. So that is a big confirmation in my readings. When things come out twice, that's wow. This is something you don't see It's attached to the sun in the reverse. It is it's a soulmate that you don't see, or a crossroads that you don't see. And look at all the angels involved here at the top of the card. Beautiful. We know what the wheel is. What about how we're feeling? The devil. Oh, and it's kind of tied. Like, no coincidence. It's tied to you not feeling that appreciated. All right. So, listen. For a lot of you all, you're seeing something really clearly about how a person or a job or some type of situation is more about control and keep you chained than it is like versus the freedom. See the difference in the couples? Okay, there's the freedom of the Lovers card, freedom, and then there's the chains on the Lover's energy with the devil. So you're seeing really clearly somebody that you're dealing with might be addicted to certain things too, and that might be their shadow work. That might be why they're so not in their Emperor energy, is what I'm getting. And that's not yours to fix. But more than anything, this is about toxicity, control, not being appreciated. And I'm picking up the energy of it coming across as somebody being like almost infatuated with you. So at first, this energy, when it entered your life, could have felt really good at first. It could have been like, oh, there's this sweet, it's almost like look at this sweet obsession. No, like it turned toxic real quick. All right. Tell me about the Four of Swords in the reverse. Queen of Swords. So what we're not wanting to think about is how we have to cut out this person or this place or this situation. We're just not wanting to think about how we have to use our sword. There's a feeling of, or I get the feeling of somebody that needs to draw more boundaries. Like no, you're not, like if, not one, no, it's exactly how I worded it the first time. Not wanting to think about this next steps that you have to take, like in order to strategize to get this person out of your life. Just, yeah, and it involves communication and movement. The strategy does. All right, so what's the Eight of Wands in the reverse? Eight of Wands in the reverse. Whoa, the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords. This is about a split. It's about an energy of kind of postponing the inevitable. Somebody has already weighed out the options. How it relates to the Eight of Wands. Okay. Two of Swords. And Eight of Wands. Give me a little bit more. Okay. So it's about that decision that we have been postponing and that type of communication where, look, I really think it's saying flat out you may have to deliver some kind of bad news to someone. Like they're not going to like the fact that, I don't know, that maybe you get an opportunity and you decide to move into that direction because you know it's best for you. But the reason there has been a stalemate or a stall is because there's some kind of uncomfortable feeling that I'm getting with you having to deliver bad news to somebody, but it would be about you trusting your intuition if you did. And when we don't trust our intuition here, it feels like it's been pushed off or delayed. Tell me about the Six of Swords in the reverse. No. Another Six of Swords in reverse. Did you see that? And it's sticking up. It's sticking up. Yeah, they're saying absolutely this has been holding you back from your heaven on earth, from your emotional completion. Tell me about Six of Swords in the reverse. Whatever has been holding you back, hello, you're the Empress. You're the Empress. You're here to be appreciated naturally. You're here to create. And honestly, there's something I feel, I don't know, that your intuition might be telling you that you need to jump on board, you need to be, what I'm getting from this picture is somebody here who knows, and a man or a woman, they know that the heart situation that they find themselves in currently, there is someone who's not treating you like you're the Empress that you are. And so when we listen to our intuition and we make a strategy or a plan to go in a different direction, we step more into this Empress energy. Because it's not like you're not the Empress energy, you are. That's why you would feel discomfort when you're not being treated like it. It would not feel good. It would feel yucky. It's a different vibration. That's the devil. It's the devil. Okay, Page of Wands in the reverse. Whoa. Three of Pentacles in the reverse. The Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Goodness, give me another one. This is hard to interpret. Okay, giving yourself self-love, self-care. Not being pulled into maybe even violent situations, or somebody that's got a bad temper. Not being pulled into those situations. There's something about wanting this new path for yourself, and the self-love is going to guide you there. It never felt like the right time because the love for yourself had to be built up first. You had to figure out how to give the cup to yourself instead of trying to help fill up somebody else's first. You can fill up other people's cup, especially when you're the Empress, but yeah, that's why something was never the right time, or why the groundwork didn't get laid down. And this Ten of Wands, look, if you look on this card, what does it say? It says oppression. And that's what I feel with this energy that you're seeing clearly, is that this was an oppressive energy towards you, for you. Tell me about oppression. Five of Cups, sadness. Because with the 10, you've gone through all of the wands and you've put in your max effort. Six of Swords in the reverse on the bottom. All right, so we have to get through those energies of the Five of Cups, where we realize that something has had the maximum effort. And okay, sad, it didn't work out. But I'm looking at the Two Cups. So to turn around, to go in a different direction, I think that's what pulls in this Lover's energy for you. And of course, listening to your intuition. Tell me about the Lovers. The Fool in the reverse. You have to trust yourself. You have to trust yourself to take that first step. The first step is the hardest. Is that what they say? The first step of a journey is always the hardest. It's about opening up and trusting again. Also, after you've been through this type of stuff, it is hard to open up and feel like you can actually trust again. But I feel like this Lover's energy and the Wheel is bringing in communication from a soul that is well-meaning. And there's something very mysterious about this. You're gonna have to trust your intuition on the path, because it's unknown, it's mysterious, but focusing on what has happened or what is currently playing out constantly is probably, it's going to make us probably be more closed off instead of opening up. So I don't know, I'm just getting a message. It's going to be safe to trust again. Yeah, it's going to be safe to trust again. That's what I've got for you. Let's pull from the... Whew. But you have been dealing with a lot of crap, okay? So it's not... That's not an illusion, what you have dealt with. What the illusion was about was that it didn't resonate with you. So let's pull some oracle cards here to close out the reading. Three, symphony, harmony, synergy, co-create, assemble. Follow, organization, perform, display, cohesion. Three, whoa, do you see this? We have 2, 3, 4. It's alignment. You're in alignment for this. Okay, symphony. Yeah, awesome. Okay, gavel, conviction. That means your decision has been made. You've made a decision, especially with the 10 of Wands. You've made a decision. Now, thinking about the strategy is the challenge, because the 6 of Swords reverse, it can be about needing to lead our thoughts in the direction of out of where we're at. Okay, and so your decision has already been made, like in the heart space. You already know the solution, so it's not a question about that. And then I have the telephone, connection, communication, reaching out. Oh, wow. So this is in alignment. I'm telling you, this is alignment. What's on the bottom? Cat. Independence, act uninterested, disengage from the BS. Whoa. Then these two are wanting to fall off the top. Coming out. This was coming out of a time where we were in denial about what was going on, or what situation we were in, resisting clarity because we just simply don't want to think about it, right? And then the empty nest is about you moving on, making adjustments, and having this new beginning for yourself. Okay, I have, and then 19 says I'm a pioneer. So I have 25 and 0. 0 says no beginning, no end. All is limitless. I am limitless. 25, you have the ability to take in information on all levels. So you see beneath the surface, like you see the issues beneath the control. And that might make you very empathic, but it may make you feel like you have some kind of unconscious drive to heal a person. Or as I'm saying that, I'm looking at this little card over here to my side, and it says fix. There's a feeling of a Florence Nightingale of the dating scene, you know, and you don't have to be that, but empathically sometimes we are drawn to that because just not realizing that that's what we're trying to do. We want to heal a soul. Who doesn't? So I am intelligent here on the card. Yeah, you see through all of these layers, but now we're out of denial, taking off the blinders and seeing some type of clarity that we need to get our strategy into motion. That's what I've got. I'm sending you so much love and light. Bye.